Hello and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. In this video we're doing a juice. This is what we have, and we're going to be talking about castor oil packs. What are they? Who uses them? Who shouldn't use them? And have I ever used them? And how do you do it? So let's get into it. What we have going on right here, we've got some fennel, which is amazing for your digestion. We have celery, which is good to help your body produce stomach acid. This is fennel, the fennel bulb, that this goes on top of there. I broke it off. That's what that looks like. And then we have some beautiful, beautiful Italian parsley. We have a handful of that. And we have 3 big leaves of this stuff here. I can't remember what it's called. If you know what it's called, leave it down in the description box. It's rainbow chard. Yeah, that's what it's called. Rainbow chard. So this is what is going in our green juice today. And I forgot the most important thing, and that is lemon. So we will have to get that out. Okay, guys, it's been a wild and woolly day. As you can tell, my hair is a little wind blown. It's been rough day, rough day, sorry, but it's been a good day. It's been a good day overall. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying, guys? We can't complain because it doesn't do any good. We gotta keep looking at the full side of the glass, not the empty side. Because that empty side really doesn't matter. It's just air. You know, go figure. So let's get into it. Let's get into our juice and let's talk about castor oil packs. What are they? Well, a castor oil pack was promoted back in the 40s by Edgar Casey. He was a naturalist that had he believed in the natural healing of the body. He was kind of going against the grain of most people back in the day. They didn't really like him. He was kind of, you know, they were all skeptical. This guy, you know, they were thinking crazy stuff about him. As usual. You know, I mean, they hung Jesus on the cross, you guys. Go figure. All he wanted to do was heal people. You know, there's something wrong with that picture, guys. It's the world. The world doesn't really like people who are really trying to help people. You know, because, well, you know, the world is the world. And we are living in the world. So I'm not going to go into all that. But anyway, so Edward Casey, he healed a lot of people with castor oil packs. And I came to learn about the castor oil pack, hold on just a minute. Back when I first had my pelvic organ prolapse. And after I had my bicycle wreck, for those of you who don't know, my organs descended on the left side of my body. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink anything. I could drink, thank God, but I couldn't really eat anything, and I was having trouble going to the bathroom because everything crashed right there where everything exits out. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. But one of the things I learned about was a Mayan abdominal massage, and I went to the Arvigo technique guy, and he was like, you need to do castor oils packs. You need to do 5 a week. So I was like really religious about doing these castor oil packs. I was like, and guys, they are amazing. They healed my body so much. They really work. I highly recommend them if you've got digestion issues and you want to heal your body. Castor oil packs are amazing. What they do is they speed up the circulation in the pelvic region. They've been known to cure all kinds of problems for women who have had C-sections. Ovarian cyst ruptures, they will help with that. They really work, guys, but you can draw a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like, I've told some people about castor oil packs and they don't do them. You know, you can't make people do what they're supposed to do, but they work. If you will do them, you will be blessed and you will be thankful and you'll be amazed, because what they do is it speeds up the circulation. There's been studies done on elderly people who were constipated, and they gave them castor oil packs. And what you do is you rub the castor oil on the abdomen, and, well, let me finish the story, because if I don't, we're going to get distracted. But these elderly people, they were healed from constipation. After their castor oil packs, they would go to the bathroom immediately. That's a really big deal, you know, for somebody that's bowels are locked up and they're really old, you know, and they're having problems there. So that will help with that. Another thing that it helps with is endometriosis. For those of you who are familiar with endometriosis, it helps with that. And what you do is you rub the castor oil on the abdomen. You want to make sure that you're not going to get it on anything. And then what you do is you put like, well, this is how I did castor oil, a pack, and I'll do a video on it. And you can get a wool cloth or a cotton cloth. I got an old t-shirt and I just cut it in half and I put the castor oil on my body, like a lot. I put a lot of castor oil, you know, and then I put that on top of it, and then I put a water bottle on top of there. And if you've had a pelvic organ prolapse or you've had prolapsed organs, this is a great way to manipulate. When you do the Mayan abdominal massage, you lift everything up, you kind of like, or you increase the lymphatic stuff, and it kind of moves everything around a little bit. Well, you do the castor oil pack, and then that speeds up the healing process, and it increases circulation. And you know, to massively heal the body, it is about circulation and getting nutrients and lymphatic fluid where things need to go. And when you are immobile, like let's say you've had an injury, you've had, you know, you're sick, you're constipated, you've got endometriosis, most people get in pain or whatever, and, you know, or like an ovarian cyst or one of those things. And this helps without, because you're usually in a little bit of pain, you can't get up and run around, get that lymphatic fluid and stuff moving around. This helps to do that. It helps the body to heal on a massive level, and it just has all kinds of benefits. But they are not recommended for people like that are pregnant unless they are guided by a practitioner. So if you're pregnant, they say definitely don't do it in your last trimester. You know, unless you've had permission. And oh gosh, explosion. Okay, so another thing is if you think you have tumors, not allowed. Don't do castor oil packs, okay? So, yeah, do not do a castor oil pack if you think you have cancer. It's not a good idea. I don't know why. Something about it could rupture the tumors and make the cancer spread. I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, but that's what I've read about it. So that's basically, you know, it in a nutshell of what castor oil packs on. And what you do is you usually leave the castor oil pack on for about, you lay down and you leave the castor oil pack on, like, I think it's 15 minutes, you know, and the castor oil actually absorbs into your system too. So that is nutritional and helpful because there's, you know, castor oil is very medicinal. I've read a lot on castor oil. It's really quite amazing. And it actually has the name Palmera Christa, which it means Christ. That's the original name for it, which is very interesting because they used it back in the biblical days as well. So, you know, I guess because Jesus healed things and the castor oil bean was very healing. But something that's very interesting about the castor oil, the castor bean, is it's poisonous. So, like, it's not something that you should, you know, be eating because it's poisonous. But something about the process of when they remove the oil itself, that doesn't have the poison in it. And, you know, so it's not poisonous in that way. Now, if you're ingesting it, it can be, cause a very serious laxative effect. And I have videos on that. Like, it will clean your clock, if you know what I'm saying, guys. It will evacuate. If you really want to evacuate the bowels, you do a castor oil cleanse. You take 1 tablespoon in the morning, first thing when you get up, with some water. Don't eat anything for 3 hours or more until you're done, because whatever you eat is probably just going to go right through. And trust me, you don't want any more of that. It's going to clean things out enough. But it really works, and they are amazing. Let's go ahead and get a lemon for this juice. But yeah, I've been wanting to talk about castor oil packs for a long time because I had someone that was very interested in the Mayan abdominal massage and how it healed and so forth. And, you know, guys, there's nothing like the power of raw foods. I mean, I have to admit, I can only eat so much raw food. Like, I have to be careful. Like, it can cause gas. You know, a lot of gas and bloating. And it does. I'm just going to be honest with you. When I eat raw foods, like, it makes me fart. You know what I'm saying, guys? I don't mean to get gross or graphic, but we're all grown-ups here. I mean, hello. Hello, Eunice. That was on the Carol Burnett show. Oh, goodness gracious. Back in the day when I used to sit around and watch comedy shows when I was little. But guys, you know, this green juice is so healing. It really is. I just can't say enough about the green juice and the energy and the power and the electricity. It's just, this is to be done in reverence. All healing practices should be done in reverence to God and our Creator. And you know, I don't want to offend anybody because, you know, somebody could be born in a different country, and you know, we have to respect their beliefs. You know, it's just, it is what it is. And but that being said, guys, you know, one of the things I did learn about when I was studying after my prolapse injury is I had to learn you know what time it is, guys. Just time. My brain just goes bloop. When I drink this stuff, like, this will help you forgive. If you have forgiveness issues, if you do this in reverence to God, it will help you forgive people. I mean, it will. This stuff is amazing. I'm just going to be honest. It is amazing. But let's take a drink and taste. It's probably going to be harsh. That tastes like a V8. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. But I just want to say, you know, these healing regimens and everything, that they do center around, I studied like the ancient healing arts, because guys, when you're desperate and you're sick and you're looking for answers, you will research and you'll find, you know, it kept coming up, these healing arts, Ayurveda, you know, the Mayan abdominal massage, the Chinese healing arts, there's the Jung, it's, you know, a Chinese healing art. I can't remember the name of it, but guys, you know, there's a lot of similarities with all of these yoga. You know, the similarities with these things is that it all centers around God and chi energy, like the energy force of your body. Well, for Christians, that's the Holy Spirit, you know, but for the Chinese, that's called their chi energy. And then for the yoga, I don't know what they call it exactly, but it's their inner fire and kundalini and that type of stuff. But guys, it is amazing, you know, but where your roots are is where your heart is. And so that being said, you know, we have to respect other people. And you know, there's yoga Christian people. There's people, and I was listening to this lady, she's got a homeschooling channel, and she was talking about how they don't celebrate Christmas. They're Christians, but they don't celebrate Christmas because they don't like, you know, they feel like it's paganistic. It's kind of gets them off course of the one true one, and I can understand that. Because Christianity in our Christmas in our country has just gotten way out there. It's so materialistic. Like, people are out there just, you know, they're just consumerism. They're really pushing the money thing and the materialistic stuff. People tend to get lost, and it shouldn't be like that. You know, I gained a bunch of weight around Christmas this last holiday because I was like, I got really obsessed with making Christmas cookies. I mean, here I am, like, with a health channel, and all of a sudden I'm like giving the gift of butter cookies and gaining weight. And like, I was swimming, I was like, yeah, I can do this, I can eat whatever I want. guys, it did not work out well at all. Needless to say, I gained like 10 pounds in all the places I didn't need to. And it just didn't work out. And then I started doing the 1 meal a day, and that really helped a lot. But, you know, guys, so this is delicious. I'm going to put some cayenne in here, or maybe we should do some ginger. Let's do some ginger. You know, ginger is really good for inflammation, and you know, you can actually make a ginger drink by getting this stuff and grating it and putting it in smoothies, or you can just put it in water. People do all kinds of stuff with ginger and different spices and things. The possibilities are endless. Like, you can make like a ginger drink with apple cider vinegar, and you know, they even like take this stuff and they make these like a fermented ginger, and take that, and you talk about medicinal. There's this one woman, she makes all kinds of apple cider vinegar, ginger concoctions. That woman's probably the most healthiest woman in the world. Like, seriously. I wish I had time to make those type of things, but it's kind of expensive. And, you know, I just don't have those type of resources. I mean, I could, but I would, dang it. My juice just went all over the place, but I would really rather juice. I like juicing. That's my thing. Everybody has things that they've grown up with. My mother juiced when I was little. I saw her heal her body from breast cancer. They were going to cut her breast off, and she was like, no, you're not cutting my boobs off. I'm not going for that. And she was like, she went to the Piggly Wiggly grocery store. Piggly Wiggly. And they had a pamphlet, an Ann Wigmore pamphlet that was just like 10 cents. And it was about, you know, order this book and stuff. My mom ordered it, and I have it. It's like this big notebook that I need to get that out and show you guys. It is really amazing. Like, I will show you guys. It's kind of like, okay, will I really show you guys? Because I'm like probably going to forget, but I will try to remember. If I forget, remind me. And, you know, guys, I really appreciate your comments. I know I don't have a really big channel or anything, but, you know, it means a lot to me when people say stuff, or they ask me questions, or they say, you know, I had Vision 2020 said that, you know, they were just, they watch my videos all the time, and they were talking about that Christ is the center, and that they could tell that me in my videos, and it just, that meant so much to me. Like, I just can't tell you what that means to me. It just means like, wow, I'm actually reaching someone or someone sees, you know, what's going on. I mean, because you don't really know what people see. You think, you know, and some people don't see, and they don't know, and they don't have a clue what we're going through or whatever, but you saw it, and I was like, what? Okay, guys, this is one of those videos where I have a green juice mustache. Sorry. Man, I had a phone call. It's just, it's been typical Monday. What can you say? But sorry about that. I had a phone call, but yeah. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and close this video up, and this is a really good juice. It's kind of strong. Most people, I mean, when you start juicing, like this stuff kind of, you know, at first, I mean, it's hard to get used to it. You know, most people when they start taking this stuff, they're like, oh, that tastes like swamp water. It's delicious, you know. I mean, but it works, guys. It really does. Like, and the more you drink it, the better it tastes. Like, you get addicted to it. You like get to where you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, it is healing my body and my energy. Like, you literally can get stuff done. You don't feel like you're stagnated and just like, you know, all the time. Like, this will get you off the couch. It will get you going. It will get you running in the direction you need to go. I'm just telling you right now, guys. So, that being said, I've got to start running in a direction, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I got my first thumbs down, and I was just like, somebody gave me a thumbs down for something, and I was just like, man, that sucks. You know, you're like, great, thanks. But it's funny. But give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please leave comments down below if you've had any experiences with castor oil packs. What do you think about them? Leave questions if you have questions. If you want me to do a video on how to do a castor oil pack, I would be happy to do it. It's simple, it's easy. I'll show you my version. It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. And you know, if you have any questions, please ask questions. Questions help me. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. When y'all ask me questions, it helps me to remember things that I forgot on my healing journey that I need to remember. So, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, I really need subscribers. Share this video with anybody that you think that might be able to use this information. And I guess that's it, guys. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.